Hello, my name is Fiona Stanton from Fee's Papercraft. Today I'm going to show you one of the projects from November's class. So that's the card. First thing I'm going to do is score my card blank. So we're going to score at 1.5. And we're going to turn it around and score at, there's my instructions, excuse me, 4.25. Like that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, when we fold these up, they meet. Well, they just more or less meet. That's fine. Right. Okay. Right. So I just need to adjust those sizings a bit. I worked on that one. It meets quite well. So is that bit smaller? Okay. Let's do that then. Excuse me, so I'll work this out. Let's do this a bit bigger. Yeah, so it just need to be a bit bigger. It wasn't 4.25, it was 4 5/8. So it's just a little bit bigger, and that's enough. So then that will. So all we do first of all is we're going to layer everything up. So we got some cardstock and designer series paper. That will just layer up nicely on here. And this one. And then we're going to do some heat embossing. So those are all layered up, ready to dry. And so what we're going to do, we're going to do this first of all. So we're just using some white embossing powder. Need a piece of paper. I'll use the back of that actually. Right. So just with a stamping buddy or whatever you've got, just 1, 2, 3, 4. So just with a stamping buddy, just dust over that to make sure it's nice and static free. And we're going to use the greeting to the coolest friend ever. There we go, that's not straight, but that will do. Probably using black cardstock to decant white embossing powder wasn't the wisest, cleverest idea I've ever had. Right, this is quite a small bit of cardstock and I don't want to burn my fingers, so I'm just going to use a pokey tool to hold it down. There we go. And just give that a few minutes to dry and then you can dust it off. Now then, what this was for is to create our penguin. So we want a big black outside bit, and we want a small white inside bit, and then we want 2 feet in yellow. And that's the penguin punch builder. Oh, can't think what it is called, but it goes with the bundle for this. So what we first need to do, let's get those out of the way a minute, brush that down, is we need a stamp on here. So we need to get our eyes. There's an eyes piece in here in the stamp set. We need to stamp our eyes and our beak. Oh, a little bit off centre, but we'll do. Looks like an alien like that, doesn't it? Could do, couldn't you? Could make all sorts of things with this punch. I always think it looks like one of those old-fashioned bras. I don't know what they're called really, they're all in one. Kind of keep you in place, so you could use, or swimsuit maybe. All sorts of things really. Right, so that's the stamping bit done. Let's put everything away. Don't want to lose anything. Right, so now that's dried a bit, can just dust it off. I'd use a bit of cloth. I always use my jumper. I know that's not hygienic, but you just want to dust off. You see, now that's come up alive better. Right, so let's glue our penguin together. There we go. Looking like a penguin. I find it easier sometimes with the smaller pieces just to put the glue where I want it rather than on the element. Sometimes makes it a bit easier. Okay, so I've die cut these shapes out from Happy Hippos set. It's got lots of frames, layering frames in it. And just quickly with the brush, I mean, I'm not going to put any more ink on it actually. I just went round just to subtly darken up that edge. Just makes a very subtle difference. And like I said, it's just dry. I've not put any more ink on it. It's just the residue ink that's on there. You can do if you want it a bit more noticeable. I just wanted to just a little bit. Right, so we're going to use a dimensional to stick him on there, or her on there, or it on there, or them on there. Just a little bit off center. Then this will get stuck. So let me find out where I put my glue. There we go. And then that is just getting stuck down, but what I want to do, I want this to kind of line up a little bit underneath the tab. There. Okay. So those are those two cards. It will take a while for it to fold. It won't fold completely flat. Oh, I put in I didn't do this. So just die cut out a circle and stamp a greeting in the middle there, just to finish it off. So you've got a greeting in the middle there. I forgot to do that, but that will do. My name's been Fiona Stanton from Papercraft. Thank you very much.